Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Sinchu Daily, U.S. Defense Secretary Hegseth, speaking at the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore, urged allies to significantly increase their defense spending. He highlighted China's rapid military expansion and activities as a source of justifiable alarm and a threat to regional stability. Hegseth explicitly stated that the era of the United States subsidizing the defense of wealthy nations has concluded. Instead, Washington seeks partners who share responsibilities rather than protectorates, emphasizing alliances built on mutual commitment. He called for a stronger, more self-reliant network of allies to deter aggression and maintain a balance of power in the Indo-Pacific, cautioning against any single hegemonic nation, including China, dominating the region. The U.S. itself has pledged $1.5 trillion to bolster its military capabilities. Despite the warnings regarding China's military, Hegseth maintained a comparatively moderate tone, stressing that the U.S. seeks mutual respect and constructive strategic stability with Beijing. He confirmed increased military exchanges between the two nations and cited a recent U.S.-China presidential meeting in Beijing as evidence of real and substantive mutual respect between President Trump and President Xi, significant for global peace. He also expressed hope to meet with his Chinese counterpart, who was absent from the dialogue. Taiwan and the South China Sea issues were notably not mentioned in his address. NTD News reports that the Pentagon is seeking additional funding to develop and acquire advanced weaponry and capabilities. This request is primarily aimed at strengthening deterrence against China, particularly in the context of a potential conflict over Taiwan. The specific types of armaments and technologies mentioned in the request include sea mines, hypersonic systems, and advanced anti-ship technology. This strategic investment underscores the U.S. Department of Defense's focus on enhancing its readiness and capabilities in the Indo-Pacific region, responding to growing concerns about regional stability and China's military expansion. The United Kingdom is contemplating the deployment of additional Royal Air Force (RAF) jets to NATO's eastern flank in response to a reckless Russian drone attack on Romania. Defense Secretary John Healey indicated that Russian aggression is extending beyond the borders of Ukraine, emphasizing the UK's commitment to Romania and NATO. Currently, 4 RAF Typhoons are stationed in Romania as part of NATO's air policing mission. The drone strike, which injured 2 individuals when it crashed onto a residential building in Galati, Romania, is described as a grave escalation and the first instance of civilian casualties from such an attack within Romania. The UK, along with other NATO allies, has condemned the breach of airspace, reaffirming the alliance's commitment to defending every inch of Allied territory. This event underscores growing concerns about the spillover effects of the conflict in Ukraine. Chinese President Xi Jinping and Serbian President Aleksandar Vucic have hailed the ironclad friendship between their nations, pledging to boost cooperation across various sectors. During Vucic's state visit to China from May 24 to 28, Xi awarded him the Friendship Medal, China's highest honorary medal for foreign nationals. This gesture, according to Xi, recognizes Vucic's contributions and reflects expectations for a shared future. Vucic emphasized Serbia's appreciation for China's respect for smaller countries and its support during difficult times. The two leaders committed to aligning development strategies, implementing the Belt and Road Cooperation Plan, and expanding collaboration in transportation, energy, artificial intelligence, digital economy, green energy, and advanced manufacturing. They also plan to enhance people-to-people exchanges through visa exemption, a free trade agreement, and direct flights covering culture, education, sports, and tourism. Furthermore, both countries agreed to strengthen coordination in global affairs, uphold true multilateralism, and work towards an equal, orderly multipolar world and inclusive economic globalization, is reported by Antara. Over 20 cooperation documents were signed, alongside joint statements on a China-Serbia community with a shared future and global initiatives. According to CNBC, Meta Platforms is embarking on another major push to diversify its revenue streams beyond its advertising-dominant business model, this time banking on artificial intelligence. While advertising currently accounts for nearly 98% of its quarterly revenue, the company is testing AI subscription services for its Meta AI app and website, along with premium plans for Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. CEO Mark Zuckerberg has also indicated that a cloud computing business is definitely on the table, potentially pitting Meta against industry giants like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. However, Meta's history of non-advertising ventures has been fraught with challenges. Past efforts, including the Portal video calling device, the $2 billion Oculus VR acquisition, which led to over $80 billion in Reality Labs' operating losses since late 2020, the Libra cryptocurrency initiative, and the workplace chat product ultimately failed or were shut down. Analysts are cautiously optimistic about AI subscriptions, projecting them to contribute several billion dollars by 2030. Though still a small portion of Meta's overall revenue, experts warn that succeeding in a new business, especially in the competitive enterprise sector, will require significant shifts for a company historically focused solely on consumers. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.